All right. So I am Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios. This is the Mystical Development Meetup. We are going to have a series of relaxation exercise focused on on the energy of the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse is about escapism and kind of disappointment and running from challenging feelings. And I think that there can be a lot to be said of that this year. A lot of us have had to sit with some uncomfortable things, maybe longer than we've liked. And it's easy to kind of turn away from it. So we're going to do some exercises to calm us down and maybe look at how that's been showing up in our own lives. And we're going to switch the view. And I'll move on over here. Actually, let me bring this with me just in case I need it. Okay. And now we can get started. So we're going to start standing up like this. And you're going to put one of your feet in front of you. And if this is your first time, you can just kind of follow along on the first one and then join in on the second one. So you're going to rock forward, breathe out, rock back, breathe in. And we'll do one more. And close it out. Same thing on the other side now. As we kind of start to fall in line with our breath and get a little bit centered and relaxed, just reflect on the past week and think of any challenges that you might have had that you may not have addressed directly. And for this one, you're going to be going side to side, and when you get to one side, pivot your hands. Just find a nice even rhythm with your breath here. Then close it out. Now turn, Mom, your mic's on.
I know.
Okay. All right, and we're going to make a ball of energy here, and we're going to rock forward. And for these movements here, when we're rocking back, we're breathing in, and when we're rocking forward, we're breathing out. Same thing on the other side. And close it out. And anytime we kind of end the set, we always close out the energy and kind of lock it down. We're going to still be working with the ball of energy. Keep it in front of you like this, and you're going to rock down, breathe out, breathe in, lift up. Close it out. Same thing on the other side now. Close it out. Now we are going to come down We're going to start with the ball down here, and you're going to breathe in, toes up. Oh, and Mom, since you're joining us, the topic is 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse is really about escapism and disappointment. One of the things that I was saying is, since we've all kind of been locked in or forced to be in more than we have been with winter and with everything else going on in the world, a lot of us have probably been avoiding some things that we need to work on or look at. Next move, you're going to take a wide stance like this, one hand on bottom, one hand on top, still working with the ball of energy. And you're just going to find a nice even rhythm with your breath. We'll go back one more time. And then close it out. Face forward again. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Both hands flat, and you're going to breathe out and act like you're pushing on a wall. Pull back, breathe in. Close it out. Step back again. Hands flat in front of you. Push forward, breathe out. Pull back, breathe in. Close it out. We're going to put one 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, one hand back, one hand forward, and you're going to breathe in, lift your toes up, breathe out, push forward. Close it out. Same thing on the other side now. I lost count, so we'll do one more and then close it out. This next move is called cloud hands. One hand down at like hip level, flat, one hand in front of your face like this. And you're going to just find a nice, steady, even rhythm with your breath. And we'll go back one more time. And then close it out. And slowly come down onto your hands and knees. And in yoga, what's called a tabletop pose. We're just going to do cat and cow if you know what that is. If not, you're going to breathe in, lift your head up. Breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in, head up. Breathe out. Arch your back. Breathe in, head up. Breathe out, arch your back. Then come into a seated position. Take one of your feet and one of your hands and just kind of rotate them, whichever direction feels good for you, and kind of flex your foot and your hand. Then go back the other way. Do the same thing again. Other side now. And just remember that we're focusing on 8 of Cups in reverse. It's about escapism and disappointment. And think of how sometimes avoiding certain things makes the problems worse and more challenging and more uncomfortable. And how when we can look at them, 8 of Cups is relative to the Strength card. And the Strength card is about having inner strength to subdue our own fear, and then also courage to view challenging situations. And that's sometimes what we need in order to deal with unpleasant emotions. Anyhow, for the next move, put your hands like this behind your head, but try not to put any pressure really on the back of your head. And you're going to breathe in and turn to the right. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in, turn to the left. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in. Center. Breathe in, left. Center. Breathe in, right. Center. Breathe in, left. Center. Put your hands down for a second and just kind of feel the benefit of that, how much easier it is to breathe. Take another deep breath in. And out. Put your hands up like this again. And again, not putting pressure on the back of your head, and breathe in and dip to the right. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in, dip to the other side. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back to center. One more on each side. Breathe in. Center. Breathe in. Center. And again, just sit here for a second and take a couple of breaths. All right. For the next move, keep your head centered like it is, and you're going to breathe in, lift your head up, breathe out, lower your head down, breathe in, up, breathe out, down, breathe in, up, breathe out, down, breathe in, left, breathe out, right, breathe in, left, breathe out, right, breathe in, left, breathe out, right, come back to center and rotate your head in a circular motion. Just do this slowly and gently. And go back the other way now. Come back to center. So for the next part of this, we're going to be moving our eyes, and you're going to breathe in and look up, and then breathe out and look down. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, look down. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, look down. Bring your eyes back to center. Breathe in, look left. Breathe out, look right. Breathe in, look left. Breathe out, look right. Breathe in, look left. Breathe out, look right. Bring your eyes back to center. And now we're going to do a circular motion with our eyes. So start up at the top and just find a good rhythm and move your eyes in a counterclockwise motion. We'll do it 3 times. And now go back and do it in a clockwise motion. Okay, rub your palms together and build up some heat, and then put them over your eyes. Just hold it there for a second. Next thing we're going to do is stretch out. Whichever foot you want to start with, it doesn't really matter. You can mirror me if you like. And just kind of stretch into it, but don't force it. Don't push too hard. Just be really gentle with yourself. And then you're going to put your other leg out like this. Take the foot that you were, or the leg that you were just stretching, and hold the foot in the crack of your arm. And just kind of rock your leg back and forth. Just trying to loosen this up. We store a lot of stress here. People that have been here before have heard me say that like a million times. You're just going to kind of fall down on your forearm and just rock this area. It might be tender for you. If it is, just be gentle. It's kind of the name of the game. Be gentle with yourself. All right, come back up. We already have this foot stretched out, so just lean into this, this leg stretched out, lean into this leg. And when you're good, you can bring this one up. Same thing, just kind of rock it out. Then put your forearm down. And again, just kind of work this out. Go back the other way. Then take your feet in front of you like this into what's called butterfly pose. Just gently move your legs like this for a bit. And for this next part, you can decide, you can either stay in a seated position, like a lotus position, or you can lie down. It's whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to lie down personally because I find this easier, but you can always find a variation. And just lay here for a second and catch your breath. Just find a nice natural rhythm. Take one more deep breath in from the belly. And if this is your first time, you can watch this first set and then join in on the next one. If you watch this before, you kind of already know what's going to happen, but we're going to breathe in and flex our leg muscle so our leg lifts up, and breathe out, let it come back down. Do the same thing again. And this is called progressive muscle relaxation technique. And it's a really, really good way to reduce stress and anxiety. And in combination with meditative techniques, it's pretty powerful. Do the other side now. And one more. This next part always makes me chuckle, but we're going to flex our butt cheeks and breathe in. And then release them and breathe out. Flex, breathe in. Release, breathe out. And then one more. Flex, breathe in. Release, breathe out. For the next one, you're going to breathe in and pull your stomach up and in. Breathe out, let it just go back to normal. Breathe in, pull the stomach up and in. Breathe out, let it go back to normal. Breathe in. And let it fall back to normal. For the next one, you are going to breathe in and make a fist and kind of flex that arm so your arm comes up. Breathe out, let it drop back down. Breathe in. And out. Do the other side now. And for the next move, we're going to breathe in and bring our shoulders up to our ears. Breathe out, let them come back down. Breathe in. And breathe in one more time. For the last move of progressive muscle relaxation, you're going to Tense all the muscles in your face and lift your head up. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, tense, lift up. Breathe out, come back down. Breathe in, lift up, tense. Breathe out, down. Just lay here for a second and again, catch your breath. Start to notice the sounds around you, the sounds outside of the room first. Don't try to label or identify the sound, just notice it. Bring it to awareness. Now start to bring your sense of hearing in closer to where you're observing what's in the room. And again, you're not trying to label it or name it, just observing the sound in the room. Now bring your sense of hearing even closer to you and just focus on the sound of your own breath. Notice as you breathe in through your nose that the nostrils might feel a cool sensation. And if you breathe out through the nose, notice the warmth. And now we're going to do a body scan. I will name the part of the body and you will just bring it to awareness and say the name in your mind. And we start with the right hand thumb, the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, bicep, armpit, side, hip, thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, the sole of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, bicep, armpit, side, hip, thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, the sole of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right eye, left eye, nose, lips, teeth, tongue, cheeks, chin, jaw, front of the neck, right collarbone, left collarbone, heart, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, the whole body. The whole body is relaxed and lying on the floor. And just sit here for a moment and take in the state of awareness that you're in. And I want you to picture 8 cups in front of you. 8 cups. They can look like anything that you want. 5 of the cups are upright. 3 of the cups are spilled. The spilled cups represent what's going wrong in your world right now. And the 5 upright cups represent what's going right, but what you're not acknowledging. Sometimes we even escape from the good things in our lives and focus on the problems, not what's going good. And I want you to take time and think of one thing that you're grateful for. When I say the word gratitude to you, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? And I want you to really savor the feeling of gratitude that you have for this person, place, or thing, or for whatever it is. And really embrace that feeling of gratitude. And now I want you to think of an area where you're struggling, where you might not want to look at something, where you might have a hard time accepting something, where something is maybe a little bit uncomfortable. And just hold that loosely, that feeling. And ask yourself, if you allow yourself to feel that, what does that say about you? How do you identify with that uncomfortable feeling? Because oftentimes the feelings that are uncomfortable are trying to teach us something. And if we don't allow ourselves to sit with it, we can never actually learn the wisdom of that experience. And the wisdom of that experience is often a hidden gift. So much of the time, when we run away from things that are unpleasant, we run away from the wisdom or the actual gift. So sometimes many of us have lots of gifts waiting for us. We just have to go pick them up. So sit with that a little bit longer. Now I want you to think of somebody else that you know, somebody that's a friend, an acquaintance, or maybe just somebody that you've happened to cross in your daily life, a stranger. And think of some discomforting feeling that you could see on them or in their behavior, some area where you could tell that they were unhappy or unsatisfied. And just imagine yourself sending them some kind of peace, and picture what it feels like to wish them well and to wish them calm and just to radiate goodwill. And again, just sit with that feeling for a little bit. And now I want you to imagine yourself receiving the same intent that you sent to somebody else, that same goodwill and compassion and kindness with no strings attached, the unconditional generosity and kindness. Just receive that for yourself. Allow yourself to feel accepted, appreciated, and understood by yourself. And as we come to a close, there's two things that I would like you to think about. First off, set an intention for your week. What feeling or energy or attitude would you like to bring to this week ahead? How would you like to start your week off? And picture yourself feeling that emotion. Uh, Visualize yourself acting on that emotion and think the type of thoughts you would think if you were feeling that. How does that feel? Try it on. Take a deep breath in. And the last thing I want you to do is think of a gift that you would like to have come to you this week. Would you like to have more patience? Would you like to have more presence, more consideration for others? What would you like to see come into your life? And now just kind of enjoy this feeling, and bask in gratitude for yourself for showing up. And just take the next couple minutes and just laying here and enjoying this stillness and quiet. Take a deep breath in. If you're laying down, put your right arm out and lean on to your right side and put your head on your arm. And just kind of lay here for a second. Take another breath in. Come up to a seated position if you can. Keep your eyes closed. Rub your palms together. And then place your hands over your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and set your hands down. And we will now switch back to the other view and get ready for the discussion. If you are watching this after the fact, thanks for joining us. And if you ever want to participate in the discussion,